The intrepid Magellan discovers the mighty Pacific. Magellan explored all down the coast and at last came to a great opening. He sailed up it, hoping it would go right through. No, it was only a great river. He came back and went on until at last the coast seemed to break in two. He sailed in through heavy waves into a channel which ran between great precipices. He was the only man not afraid. His men almost died of fright when a great storm arose. He managed to calm their fears, and at last they got through the strange channel. And then a magnificent open ocean appeared before them. It was smooth and calm, and he called it the Pacific, the peaceful ocean. That is how the great ocean was named. He had come through a strait which he called after his own name, the Magellan Strait, and had shown him the way through South America. To get through it had taken him 38 days, so it is not surprising that his men were afraid. He now sailed halfway round the world and reached the Philippine Islands, where he was killed in a battle with the natives. It was when Magellan died that Delcano, taking the only ship fit to sail in, continued the voyage, still in strange waters, but knowing he was steering for home. He came back round the Cape of Good Hope as Da Gama had come round from India. When he got home, people saw that as he had gone out by one way and come back by another, the world really was shaped like a ball, and that Delcano had been round it. Many attempts were made to follow Magellan, and after 50 years, Sir Francis Drake sailed round the world. The secret of the winds and how it helped the sailors. How come a strange story from the Pacific? Now comes a strange story from the Pacific. All the early voyages were in one direction. The winds carried the little ships forth, but did not bring them home unless the tour of the world was completed. Magellan died at the Philippines in 1521. 48 years later, there arrived an expedition from Mexico to take the islands in the name of Spain. It was commanded by Andres de Ordonanta, a Basque, and he, with a touch of true genius, solved the secret of the seasonal discretion of the winds. He discovered that the same force that blew him from east to west would at the right time turn and blow him back from west to east again. He, for the first time, recrossed the Pacific, and all navigation of that ocean was based on his grand revelation until steam came to make us independent of winds and currents. The world was now an open map, but the details remained to be filled in. How this was done we shall read in stories dealing separately with America, Australia, Africa, the Arctic, and Antarctica. Many glorious names shine from those maps, which were wrought in tears and paid for with noble lives.